babies. Come on. Got y'all something. Come on, everybody. Come on. Come on, let's go get y'all a treat. Come on. Come on, Peanut. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. All right. Babies. You all coming? Come on. What are you doing, Henry? What you doing, bud? Huh? Henry? Henry? What you doing, buddy? Hmm? Jenny, you be an escape artist, young lady. Yes, you are. You're such an escape artist. Teddy, what are you doing? Hi everyone, welcome back at Tanya's Place. I'm Tanya. It is cold out here. I know some of y'all already got snow, but we're not there yet. But we had one day it snowed just a little bit, just enough to flake it. But it didn't stay, but it sure has cooled down. Yeah, what's he doing? Teddy is here. Needed her Teddy time. Yes, I know. You're such a sweet. Today, let's talk chickens. I thought this day would never come, but it is, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. You know, when we have more than one rooster, there's always a chance for roosters to, fight with each other. Well, so far, Henry only chased Chris around. But on Thanksgiving's Day, he decided to start a fight with his brother. So I was not very happy about it. Chris was not very aggressive. I don't know if you ever seen a rooster fight. They can get pretty mean and vicious. But this fight, what they were doing, it wasn't that aggressive. Just more like, hey, I'm the boss kind of thing, but still we're hurting each other. So I went ahead, I went outside and picked up Henry, who had him cornered in a little pen. And I went ahead and I picked Henry up, cleaned him up on his comb because, he was bleeding on his comb. And then got him straightened out and I put him down and said, you go on, buddy. And then I went to Chris and he was cooped in a corner in a little pen over here with his head hitting away. And I said, come on, bud. And I picked him up and he was pretty beaten up. His wattles were bloody on the bottom down here. And he was bleeding pretty good. And a couple pieces on his comb on top there. So I went ahead and picked him up and I cleaned him up really good and put ointment on it and Newsborn, just to make sure that it's not going to get infected and everything. And also he had like a bad feather, like an ingrown feather that was infected, and I took care of that too while I had him. And that's another thing with Chris. He has those long feathers on his bottom on his feet, and sometimes he get those feet infected when the feathers are, I guess the feathers get infected or something. I don't know exactly how that works, but one of these feathers breaks off, and then around it gets really raw and bleeds, and it looks pretty gross. So I went ahead and took care of that and cleaned it up, put ointment on it. Let's talk about what to do if the situation ever occurs. Well, Chris and Henry always been nice to each other. They don't sleep beside each other and hang out like they used to when they were little, but they were not aggressive. They were just like walking beside each other and hanging out here and there. And it's just that, they were good roosters to each other and good brothers. With heavy heart to see that they were fighting on Thanksgiving's Day, I knew it was time to separate them. I did not want to, but I just had to make that choice. Henry? Henry? What are you doing? I know, bud. I know, buddy. What are you fussing for, buddy? Huh? Y'all can see Henry has no feathers on his feet, just a couple, but they don't do nothing. But so finding out he's a French couple Moran and a breed with something else. I think it might be a black Brum. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what he is. I come across this breed and he kind of looks like him. So with heavy heart, I'm going to have to rehome him. And I did find him a good home though, for his own ladies, and he's going to have a good life with her. So I'm going to miss that fella, but I got to do for what's best for the whole flock and for Chris too, not just for Henry. What, puppy? What are you doing? You gonna talk? Can see Chris is kind of the outsider, and he don't get a chance to. Well, having a crowing contest going on here, and he doesn't get to stay with the girls around very much because Henry always chases him around. And so I want to give Chris a chance himself, and to be the head rooster, and to be the leader here at the house. And it's really hard to give up Henry, but it's the best thing to do. What are you doing, girlfriend? And it's just the best thing to do because people don't have to fight for dominance anymore, and they don't have to fight each other anymore because who's the head honcho here at the house. So, well. What, bud? Can y'all quit talking, please? No? Are you going to talk now? Chris, are you going to talk? Chris, talking to you. Look, there's Reba. There's Reba. Yeah. You're such a handsome boy. Just like your brother. It has not been easy to make that decision to give Henry up. But like I said, I have to make sure that the whole flock is taken care of and they don't fight each other. He does not deserve that. Chris is a very sweet rooster, and they're both very friendly to people. I mean, to me and my husband, and when I have company and somebody who takes care of them. Chris and Henry are great roosters. They are friendly, and they take care of everything here at the farm with the girls and everything, and not aggressive at all towards us. So this has been really hard to do because I'm very attached to Henry, the rooster. How do your roosters get along? I know, like some breeds can be pretty aggressive, and then some others was just fine. But like I said, I had to make that decision for both for their wealth and well-being, because I just don't want them to be fighting each other anymore. Not like that, and there's no need for it. But I have to say, it is really hard finding a good home for one of your boys. I just don't want to just give them to anybody, because they're your babies, they're your pets, because you get used to them and everything, and they're like your dog and cats, your animals that you got around the house. So that's kind of how I feel about my roosters. But yeah, it is time for him to go to a new family. Tomorrow I'm going to be taking him to his new home, and I will kind of take you along with it and show you where he's going to be living with his new ladies. The lady, well, one of our neighbors at the farm, she has chickens, and she needs a rooster. Having a rooster for the girls lets her know that if there's any kind of danger around, or if there is something that is coming around, that he will be there to at least trying to protect them. And I know he will do a good job, and because he does here. He's going to a new home tomorrow, so I'm kind of sad, but in a way I'm kind of relieved, so I don't have to worry about them fighting anymore. Henry's gonna go tomorrow. Yeah, he's gonna go away tomorrow. He's gonna go to a new home. I know. You're doing a good job though, taking care of the chickens. You're my chicken kitty. Yes, you are. You're my chicken kitty. She still stays around the chickens all the time. Since I got the cats around the barn here, I don't have any problems with mice anymore, so they're doing a good job. And y'all see this little young lady right here? Come on. You coming in here? You coming in here? Chris. And this young lady right here is a very protective kitty, like a guard kitty. One day I was sitting in the sunroom and I looked out the window. I have my cup of coffee there, and in the yard, in the backyard right here, there was a fox running through the backyard on daylight early in the morning when I was sitting having my cup of coffee. I said, oh my goodness, I was getting ready to freaking out. And then I had the chickens out. The chickens were fine though. But here, right after that comes Prissy, and all puffed up, chasing that fox. I said, oh, good Lord, what is wrong with you? And that fox was running away from her. It was crazy. The fox was scared of the cat. Then I was just thinking, you just got a death wish, because that fox can kill you in a heartbeat. So that scared me very much. But knowing that that cat is so protective over this area, it was crazy. So that's going to be kind of interesting when we move to the farm. Am I making the right decision giving Henry away? What do y'all think? Do you think he should stay here and be number one rooster? Or do y'all agree that he needs his own flock? So I went ahead and winterized the area a little bit. It has, like I said, it's pretty cold, and I put the panels back up, and I put hay in the run and hay in the chicken coop to keep it warm, because it's pretty chilly at night. I'm not completely done winterizing the run yet. I ran out of zip ties, so I'm gonna have to go get some more and finish up putting the rest of those panels up. But it sure makes a difference having those panels up, because it sure blocks the wind, and that wind, that's what's really cold. Chickens really don't like the wind, the breeze like that, and they always like to go into places that protect from the wind. So having those panels back up for the winter, and with this wind protection, it actually really helps. Since it's getting so cold also, chickens will not lay as much eggs, because they're trying to keep their energy to their body to stay warm. So making sure that they have water to drink and protein to help them build energies and stay warm, it's really important. Show you all what I've gotten done so far. Like I said, I got to go back and finish up some more panels. Like I said, I run out of them, and I need to come back and put some more on. But having those panels really makes a difference. And here's my water bowl right here that stays nice and runny and not freeze up like my other bowls right here. By the morning, these are all like iced up and everything. So it's important to make sure that they have water. The second pumpkin now, and that I had left for decoration, I decided to go ahead and give it to them. But also, pumpkin is a good dewormer for chickens. And what you doing, Bubby? I know, I see you. You're such a handsome boy. Yes, you are. You're gonna be #1 here soon. Yep. And the ladies, I tell y'all, the ladies do love Henry for some reason, and they're always around him, and they're like, I guess they're favored. But when Chris being by himself, I think that will change. Look at them all go crazy over here. And my Marans are laying some of the beautiful eggs. They finally start laying. I'm really happy about that. Henry, what are you doing, bud? Ladies! I also went ahead and put some panels around the little one when they go in there to block the wind, that I had extras just to kind of keep the wind out. So it's not pretty, but it keeps the wind out. Let's go see if we have any eggs. This run right here, they're already going in and out, and they do go inside the coop and sometimes lay an egg, but this has been kind of still sad to see that my ducks are gone. I sure got really used to those baby ducks and fell in love with them, but I'm planning on getting me some more in the future. Let's go see if they have laid any eggs. The egg production has slowed down a lot lately. They're almost done with the molting, so that's nice. Oh, look at that. There's one. And look at that. And that's one of my Moran. Isn't that a beautiful egg? So I got 2 eggs this morning. And like I said, I put hay in here. It keeps it nice and cozy. And I still come in every day, pick up the poop, and to make sure it's, you know, it doesn't smell real bad in here. And plus it kind of keeps it cleaner in here. But yes, it's nice and cozy. I've blocked off any kind of area that wind comes through, and that they will, you know, not get cold with it. Interested about how to winterize your chicken coop, check out on the playlist some of my videos I've done in the past, and that kind of shows you what I've done in the past, so check them out. Well, I hope y'all have a blessed evening, and like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be taking Henry to his new home, and I'll take y'all along, and I will see you then. Well, today was today. I was supposed to take Henry to my friend's house, my neighbor, and well, things did not turn out the way we had planned. But so he's going to be with me for just a little bit longer, and then I'll bring y'all along when he goes to his new home. Well, I will see y'all next video. God bless y'all. Bye.